Role-playing game is one of the most popular and enduring genres in the world of gaming. Known for its deep storytelling, character development, and immersive worlds, RPGs allows the players to step into the shoes of heroes, villains, or adventurers and shape their journey through choices, exploration, and combat. So let's take a look at the new upcoming role-playing games coming out in 2025 and beyond.
Brother, help me here.
You ain't even trying. It's all me. Look at that belly of yours. Where's the mountain? Hey, you're falling flat, losing again.
Drop that codswallop. Master will take us back, as long as we keep that mountain in her heart. Hey.
No scolding, no flogging, life spared. Why risk going back? This place, we've got food on our table and...
Tanho kore aratakura. Santo kakoran shipa. Sentu nema kun. Kitoma. Woochi kitoma. Lebok. Zhong fan kurabakut. Rutagarun shoklitantifa, Zendakan paritoma. Kontaktu. O tu makumbak, druoko, Barakitan. O krotuka koranchi, falumak hokre oritoma. Takarun kau dokuchi, washikotan. Utan ketoanshi. Utan Fatekeeper.
extended preview focused on a quest
The
called
Blood of Dawnwalker is a third-person dark fantasy RPG running on UE5 and made by the people previously involved in the development of The Witcher 3. We play as the titular Dawnwalker, a combination of a human and a vampire.
Combat sequences against some foes capable of withstanding Cohen's abilities in both his human and vampire forms. It initially seemed standard fare for an RPG quest, but where Dawnwalker differs is in how the quest can change depending on the time of day and which form you take on to complete it. The leading narrative hook carrying players forward is the month-long time limit, giving Cohen only a limited period to rescue his family. You can largely advance the day at your choosing, and Dawnwalker doesn't necessarily pressure you to make some time-specific choices. That said, your approach to progression will very much influence the course of events in Cohen's journey, especially with which side of Cohen is taking the lead. Time is essentially a resource that you can spend with each passing quest and activity, and depending on what you do and when you do it. The developers gave us a run of the preview's main quest from two different sides, as both Cohen's human and vampire forms. When playing as the latter, Dawnwalker shifts to a stealth action playstyle, where the protagonist must avoid detection from guards and civilians. Cohen's vampire abilities are also unleashed in this state, allowing players to walk on walls, teleport, and use blood abilities and vampiric claws to cut down foes. And yes, you'll also be able to drain the blood from humans, foe and non-combative alike, for stealth takedowns or outright executions.
Our gods have forsaken us for fear of the coming darkness consumes all but you, Lampbearer. Something stirs within you, something ancient, powerful, hungry. So I ask you, will you harness this darkness within and deliver unto our so-called lords retribution? But should you fall, the world falls with you.
The Expanse, Osiris Reborn, is a third-person action RPG, heavily inspired by the Mass Effect series and featuring a license of the Expanse TV series. Developed by the Russian studio Old Cat Games, creators of the Pathfinder series and Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader.
How about Ganymede? Fresh veggies from the domes, no damn tube protein. And some cranky Martian Marines itching for a fight with their UNN counterparts. I'll pass. Other options? Series? I look a bit grim sometimes. And OPA extremists are working overtime to set the station on fire. But it is the largest port in the belt, with a bar guide the size of the UNN's desk jockey manual. You told me you were tired of bars just yesterday. I said I'm tired of drinking with Luciana. She remembers too much and me too little. Forget series then. My suggestion? Era.
Mortal Shell 2 is a standalone sequel action RPG with adrenaline-charged high-stakes combat. Possess warrior shells, dethrone false gods, redeem a ravished world.
Moving with emotion.
Phantom Blade Zero is an upcoming action RPG set in the Phantom World, a universe inspired by the ancient China during the Ming Dynasty, infused with elements of wuxia, steampunk, cyberpunk, dark fantasy, and horror.
带着地府的魂一日千万，看来你与他们有无甚差别。阎罗大人，人带到了。
我想让你回人间一趟。鸟飞返乡，狐死首丘。迷了路的魂，你要收他们回来。
啊，你就是新晋皇权司判大人？老夫称皇吃了这么多年的官饷，按说你生死簿上的这几位可都不好惹呀。
你这无魂之士，也能换我生死？
我说什么来着？没那么简单。莫言野魂教蛮力，这地府里的法器，你都是用上了。
歌声梦出林南雨
已经没有魂。
身着巨藏，我的荆棘。上攻！
又来我。
Everything went to shit in the blink of an eye. Still, better we're living in the muck than buried in it.
What are those demonist dogs doing in Cal?
Aim for those smoking watchtowers and fire!
Just like that. Well, we're counting on you. As though you never lived. The abyss devours you. Eternal darkness shall be your torment.
daughter. I watched that tree burn. How did you escape?
Same way. I survived every battle. The thought of killing you. Ruthless spirits, wandering the land, driven by vengeance. Sometimes I feel like that is what I am.
Lionhearts is a persistent multiplayer feudal simulator set during the 12th century Third Crusade. Command armies, dominate trade, arise to power through politics and religion. Forge alliances, wage wars, and shape history in a living feudal world.
To till the earth, to shape iron, to build a life from quiet things. But the world is fallen, and though it calls you to forget, your God calls you to remember. So shed your name, your home, your yesterday. Not for pride, not for vengeance, but for salvation, for God and God alone. And when you fall, and you will, let it not be in vain. Let all remember that you came willingly, that you bore your cross, that you had faith, even when faith was all you had left. What is a crusader, if not a servant who refuses to forget what he fights for the memory of who he was, and the hope of who he might still become? Now is the time to take up your cross, to answer the call, and fulfill your destiny.
The Cube is a first-person MMORPG set in the Atomic Heart universe. A giant, levitating cube with rotating rows and edges. Hidden within is an unknown equation capable of altering the laws of reality. Can you survive another turn?
I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
A chaotic world turned upside down. A land ravaged by the fires of war, shrouded in its smoke.
For the greater good, small losses must be borne. But a small sacrifice for greater gain ahead.
Even when their bodies pile up, they're just footnotes in the annals of history. But are the common folk truly voiceless? When the world falls silent, my blade speaks for them!
Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive is an action RPG made by Netmarble Studio from South Korea. The game allows us to participate in slasher-like battles with opponents using melee weapons and combat abilities. We can have single-player fun or play in co-op.
I'm ready. I'll end it. Now! It's over! Don't get in my way! Too slow.
Code Vein 2 is the sequel of a Souls-like action RPG, where you and your chosen partners explore a vast world, face fierce battles against powerful enemies, and uncover an epic story that transcends time.
Time. For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Chrono Odyssey is an highly anticipated next-generation action MMORPG that visualizes the stories around members of the special organization Jin, waging a huge war against 12 gods.
What divinity dwells in this madness? Calamity bears not name nor face, yet draws closer still.
I shall return you to the past. You must prevail, no matter the cost. Reshape the future by your own hand.
And now,
The Outer Worlds 2 is the sequel to the award-winning first-person sci-fi RPG from Obsidian Entertainment. Get ready for an action-packed adventure with a new crew, new weapons, and new enemies in a new colony. So much newness.
Chemically enhancing your statistically unsafe lifestyle. This might sting. A lot. Ooh, an enemy. Son of a spread.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
2 hands are better than one. One is better than none. 2 hands are better than one. One is better than none. 2 hands are better than one. One is better than none. 2 hands are better than one. One hand is better than none.
and no, you can't sleep with them.
Chronicles Medieval is a sandbox RPG with strategy elements set in Europe during the Middle Ages. Engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic, large-scale battles.
Do not listen. I sought no war, but war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Vindictus Defying Fate is Nexon's upcoming action RPG offering a blend of intense, skill-driven combat and immersive single-player narrative, with Souls-like elements, parrying, dodges, heavy strikes, and challenging boss fights.
하면 그것뿐이에요. 대동강변 열매거리. 큰일망자 이름은 혈자리가 못자리라.
기어코 여기까지. 참으로 정성이십니다.
Lost Soul Aside is an action role-playing game with a unique combat system, gorgeous graphics, and a compelling storyline. Scheduled for release on August 29, 2025 for PlayStation 5 and Windows PC. Fable marks a new beginning for the legendary franchise. Explore a land of fantastical creatures and wondrous places.
Maybe I'm an alien. Must be something heaven sent. Payback for the love I spent.
Chains of Lukomorye is a dark, narrative-driven third-person action-adventure shooter with RPG-light elements, inspired by Slavic folklore in a surreal, post-WW1 world.
If this is another trick, I swear
Another hero, just like you. And nothing spells a hero more than dying forgotten in such steeping trench.
You vile little...
Thank you for your service.
wretch. Fourth Company. I didn't know they were pulling men from the Somme all the way here. You won't be needing this, my friend. Rest easy.
What's the song?
Another hell. Just like this place.
You've seen nothing yet, soldier. Best prepare.
What does that shit? Didn't need your help.
Atomic Heart 2 is a single-player action-adventure game with more RPG elements than the first game. We are transported to a retro-futuristic Soviet dystopia. This time, the events from the game have a more global character.
So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of a time.
Blood Message introduces a forgotten Odyssey of loyalty and survival, where players join Dan Huang's uprising, taking control of a nameless messenger and his young son in this immersive third-person action adventure.
大唐还在的时候，丝路上的灯火从西域一直亮到长安，能点亮天上的星河。
大唐离我们太远了，神佛还会庇佑河西吗？
我是认真决定的，我还是想再试一次。
今日我们所流的血，是为了把大唐带回来。我们必须在破城之前把宁带出来。一人一个。安宁，等着我。
安宁，安宁，
阿爷，我将追随沙洲一举。
去长安，你这是让他们去送死！
输赢成败，皆如沙上之大，风来即散，为众生之苦，长漫于天地之间。
回家吧，这一切毫无意义。天命所归，我才是大唐。到头来，除了死更多人，什么都不会改变。
没有我的帮助，你走不出这片沙漠。如果神不肯拯救我们的部族，那就让我来。
阿宁，等着我。
Alkahest is an action RPG mixed with an immersive scene. We enter a dark fantasy world with alchemy in place of magic, fighting or avoiding enemies, crafting potions, and using surroundings to our advantage. NiOh 3 is the latest installment of the Dark Samurai action RPG series from Team Ninja. Players will confront formidable yokai, explore villages, and face challenges in the Crucible, all within a cursed kingdom.
The impetus for human wars.
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Did you know that black holes are extremely dense objects with such strong gravitational force that nothing can escape them? Not even light. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, likewise. You ever wonder if we're the ones pulling the strings? Or just living inside someone else's dream? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Even if this is a simulation, the pain still feels real.
NiOh Berlin, what do I really know about it? She's like you. She needs your help.
I followed every thread, reconstructed memories. None of it fits.
You think you're solving the case. This is so much bigger. What if the case is you?
The world only works with order. Without order, chaos breaks out. It's out of balance and we must restore it. Do you understand that, Nolan?
Yes.
done.
Beast of Reincarnation is a third-person action RPG set in a post-apocalyptic Japan from the distant future. We follow the story of a warrior Emma and her faithful dog, traveling through a devastated world and fighting opponents.
輪廻の獣は汚れを吐き、あらゆる生物を蝕んだ。西暦4026年、人類は滅亡を待つのみ。封じ子エマ、お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
சின்ன சேனலுக்கு எதாக இருந்தாலும் அது கொஞ்சம் ஆதரவு கொடுங்க. உங்கள் பொண்ணான கையை கொண்டு அந்த பெல்லில் தட்டிடுங்க. அவங்களுக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் 5-10 ஏறுனா அவங்க மனசு சந்தோஷப்படும். அவங்க வீடியோவும் பாருங்கள்.